Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to ProTraderPath. I'm back with another video, although I was not intending, or I had no intention to make a video like this one. However, since a lot is happening and a lot of misinformation I'm seeing over there, and what I said earlier is what I'm actually following. This video I highly recommend, or I can say I request you to watch until the end. If you don't do that, I don't know how big or how long the video will be. I will edit out a lot of things just to make the video short. But before I edit everything out, this is a paper trading account that I have been trading, and it's now 50,000 account went to 72,515. It was more than that. If you watch the entire video, you'll know why I said it was more than that. And I was just trying to scalp the way ICT was trying to show in his previous two live streams. I was trying to scalp like that, and the account history looks something like this. Okay, so from even 24th until today, this far, I have only 4 losing trades. Other than that, all are profits. Okay, all are greens on this paper trading. So I started with 50k, as you can see on the bottom side. I'll just move, like, make it small like this so that you can understand what I'm trying to show here. As you can see, like, the 50,000 account started from here, and on the 24th, okay, on the 24th it started from here. Until that, so many like partials, small profits, things like that over here. A lot of things I was willing to show during these moments. So 4 losing trades, that's the thing you want to keep in your mind. And all these profits, this is for scalping only. Okay, that's why you will see on my chart there is a lot of entries over there. Okay, lot of entries. Now the whole video is to give you guys the idea how I look into the chart, and what I say is not something, and how those areas are reacting. Okay, so since I'm recording it after the first parts of the video, there will be a lot of editings inside, but please watch until the end if you want to learn. As simple as that. If you don't watch until the end, you will miss the most important information. Okay, or you cannot be correct every time. As I said, this fair value should not hold. It did not hold, and this is the order block, yes, but still, like, this mean threshold is holding the price, but still I believe price should retest at least this fair value, if not the breakaway gap, before going for those liquidities. If it does that, I'll be happy to get these positions. If it does not do that, I'll be still happy because I have a runner. Okay, because I have a runner. That's the mean threshold. I can say it by the look of the candles, and like, just with my eyes I can see from low to high where can be the possible lows and stuff. So yeah, I mean, this fair value is nothing. You cannot enter from here. This mean threshold is what price has tested or retested. On the other hand, you can call the order block level here. So this level, order block has to have previous buy side as reference point. At this area there was the previous buy side, if I'm not wrong. You see, like, this buy side. So that's why either institutional I don't know what it calls, like institutional reference point, higher time frame point of interest, a lot of things. Okay, so this is a possible order block that market retested or revisited. Now I have a huge, and I don't believe market gonna come and trade the low of this candle, this fair value, if it comes. That's why I moved it to the, like, around 75% level of this breakaway gap. So if this is the order block, this is where market will respect and go for the buy side. If this is not a order block, market will come inside of either this fair value or at the breakaway gap, maybe a little inside of the breakaway gap, before taking those liquidities. Okay, so that's why I kept it here, and I want to keep my stop loss right here. So if I get the entry, the stop loss will still remain there. So let's see what happens. and since I can see like it's holding the order block, it's going above that, created a fair value over here or volume imbalance, market tapped into that area, now giving you a break of structure. If it can close here, create multiple fair values, now the entry can be around this fair value. Okay, like if it can close above, I don't care about the week, because that can be an indication of liquidity grab, then it can go lower, give you a market structure shift to trade lower, okay, around this area, the volume imbalance, whatever. So I want a body close above by the end of this candle or something, or maybe next candle can create the fair value. Okay, so it came very close, so if it can leave a fair value over here and create another one, this fair value can be an entry point. But I want to see the body closing above and leaving this fair value. If it can leave this fair value, that is where I'm gonna consider entering, and I'll move all the stop loss around this level, or maybe here the order block body level, okay, above the fair value level. Let's see where it closes. So whatever the previous stop loss was, I'm gonna keep it right there wherever it was before, because it still didn't show the close. I want to wait this 14 seconds, 15 seconds, and then I will just move this on to this area. Okay, yeah, it can come lower to this order block, and that's why the stop loss should be around this level. So since it created, I want to enter 5 lots over there at the 50% level, and the stop loss at this level, because this is another order block, it's coming out from the previous order block. So I will just stop this order since I have taken more, and first partial of 5 lots here, and it can come to the order block. It's okay, it's completely okay to come. And also I forgot to mark this, so this should be acting as the inversion fair value, IFVG here. Okay, so $50,000 account, now nearly $70,000. So all you have to do is have the guts to enter into a trade. Okay, like these are the big opportunities, big chance. Like with one single move, I got here $6,000. Now another single move, I'm getting another $8,000 to $10,000. How much I get actually? Sorry, 4,450 with the sell side delivery, and 3,625 as my first partial close. And if this goes to profit, or this goes to the take profit, it will give me another around 8,000 and around $9,000, another 9,000, something like that. I don't know like if it will go or not, but let's see. It can come to the order block level, no problem. Inversion fair value, I didn't realize this, like I missed it. Okay, if I realized it, I could have entered from here. As I said, it can come to the order block level. It came to the order block level, so the order block started from that high to this low. However, this is how far it came. Okay, so this hourly is something that I don't want to keep an eye into. I want to keep an eye into this. So this is the order block's body. Oh shit, what I wrote, I don't know, like I clicked it. Okay, that's the body of the order block, that's where market came. Maybe this high could have been a good area to take partial, but I believe it's going for those buy side liquidities, that's why I'm not closing here. But it's not a bad area to close. Okay, and market can still come to the order block, even if I close. Okay, where I entered is exact 17,700. Now until this far it's $7.75. Okay, so let me show you what it can be. Okay, 775 into 20, that's 15, sorry, 7.75 into 20, 155 times 5, that's $775 right at this high. Okay, at exact this high, that's $775 by the entry I took here, if I close it, and the rest of the 5 lots will remain there at the midpoint of that hourly break area. As long as I'm getting this profit, okay, good. So that profit is done. Another 3080, no, how is this? Okay, yeah, $3087 in my bag. If it goes here, I will still have another $1137, and if it goes there, so what I can do is I can take 2 lots sell over there, or 3, and leave the rest for that 15 minutes breakaway gap, middle point, or the other buy side liquidity that I saw above that level. Okay, like this liquidity. Why I'm taking 3 here is because, as you can see, this liquidity is sitting inside of this 1 minute use fair value and also around the min threshold of this order block, like this. Okay, nearly the min threshold level. So that's why I'm targeting this liquidity as my 3 lots exit point, and this high as my final take profit. But since this high, if market goes here, it needs to go a tick or 2 above, and if it comes here, it's very close to the 50% of that hourly breakaway gap, bearish breakaway gap. So this is where I want my final profit. I could simply go for the high, but I don't believe that just by going to the high, market will fall. At least there needs to be some specific areas or reasons for market to go lower. Okay, just because this candle didn't close above, I closed my position. Otherwise, that was the partial level, that was another partial level, and this is where I would close or target, and of course trailing the stop loss. Okay, this is an energetic candle. I need at least one big candle or another like energetic candle after this candle. If this candle cannot go past the level, I will expect another candle will straight away go through that and close somewhat around here, or maybe at least around that level. So then this fair value and this order block will be a valid order block. Why? It took some liquidity, it traded into a fair value and the previous order block. Previous means even this order block. Okay, the high, it traded into that, and if I'm not wrong, it traded the 50% level as well of that week. Yeah, so with, okay, this is a problem again. The reason is there is no fair value it's creating over here. It's a possible problem, but with fair value it could have been even better. So if it can still go higher and create a fair value, it's good. If it comes lower and continues this, so the whole thing is still inside of accumulation. That's what I'm looking into. Okay, this is like a accumulation, and after the accumulation, if it goes higher first, okay, even though there is a big move, if it goes higher first, gives me the liquidity grab from here, I will look for a sell short somewhat around that fair value, somewhat around inside of this fair value and the partials that I have selected. Look at the move. So yeah, that's why I'm not trading. During the London session, I made pretty good amount of money from this move until that high. That's my London silver bullet time. So during silver bullet market, once it took the sell side liquidity from all these levels and gave me this sort of displacement, and within like 1, 2, 3 candle, it created 3 fair values over there, like of course with that one and that one, so 5 candle, but 3 candle took that high like until this far, and with that it violated 1, 2, 3 bearish fair value gap. Okay, with 3 candles it created 3 bullish fair value and violated 3 bearish fair value gap. On the other hand, these are the liquidities it left, these are the liquidities it grabbed like until that far, and there is a daily fair value gap, 1 minute's breakaway gap over here. Okay, so from this bag or breakaway gap, market started going higher after the 3 a.m. So this is why I was looking into a run above this high 1, 2, 3. Why I didn't enter above any like above the area is because of, you know, I use OTZ. Okay, OTZ You see the OTZ, that's the only fair value aligns with my OTZ, and that is why I entered from that fair value. Okay, as simple as that, of this higher move. Okay, that's why I didn't consider entering from any of this fair value, only this fair value. So this is why I use OTZ with my silver bullet. Okay, so it actually didn't hit my stop loss. It broke above that with displacement. See, like what I was saying about that, it broke above that with displacement, creating new fair value gap. 25% of that hourly breakaway gap. That is where market is reacting right now. Now, if you have an entry of 10 lots, 20 lots, let's say like you are going for a sell short for some reason, you are choosing a sell short. If you have a very large amount of order over here, in that case you select just a tick lower than that. Okay, at least a tick lower than that. Why? Because if it just taps it and goes lower, you will maybe not get all of your order filled. So just because of that you put a tick below. But this time I don't believe this gonna hold, since there is the 1 minute's liquidity level. As I said, like it's gonna take this liquidity, and if it wants to reverse, it can reverse from that hourly midpoint of the fair value. So I'll just move the buy side since it has been taken. Okay, since this is a recording is getting very big or something, so what I'll do is I'll simply close the position with whatever profit I have. Let me check here. Like, okay, I have 72,000 plus. I will just close it here, but I still believe market gonna take that liquidity, since it created this sort of clean highs without any wick. It gonna go there as well, but I'm gonna close it here and stop the recording here. Okay, so I don't know, let's see what happens. I'm gonna close at 72,000 whatever the profit I have. Oh shit, what I closed. Yeah, okay, so from here you have to be very careful, because you cannot just call this as your order block if market can go above that. Okay, like this is, I don't believe this is the order block. Although it's coming out of a fair value, still I don't believe this is the order block. Okay, because to become a order block, anything, a week of this or this should have to trade the previous order block, which is here. And why here, not here, is because this, when this candle were trading, this happened inside. Okay, inside that area market traded above with this candle. So even if it reacts from this order block's mean threshold, think about it like it's reacting from this order block level, like this extreme order block. That's what you will react. Okay, even if it comes to the mean threshold or a tick lower than the mean threshold. So yeah, definitely you can look into that, what I just said, because since the mean threshold sits here, have a look where market comes when it comes lower. Okay, if it can come lower. This is mean threshold of this candle. Okay, so I'll just change the color to black and or maybe red, so that we can differentiate. And this is the order block level of the previous. So even if it comes to the mean threshold, you see the no body is closing below this, you will see a wick is coming until at least this far, if not even lower. Okay, that's the order block high, and let me just keep the order blocks mean threshold here. So I just closed my position because I want to stop the recording, but before I go, I'll just keep this recording with me as a proof that I was calling this sort of things out, and I was marking these things before price even came to my area. Okay, yeah, I mean, this cannot be your order block. It cannot be, even though it's inside of a fair value gap. It took this into like fractal swing lows, liquidity, whatever it is. Still I'm not considering this as an order block, because nothing came and revisited until this far. Okay, so I'll just make it black so that you guys can keep an eye on these three levels. Okay, from the high to the mean threshold to the extreme order block side. And as I said, this is the mean threshold of the order block that I'm not counting as order block. Even price respect that, the wick will come below. Okay, like below means around this order block area, somewhat around this area. That's what I'm expecting. And that candle will be like that time, the lowest down close candle will be your order block if it doesn't go higher and grab the liquidity. Sorry. Okay, so what I said earlier is exactly what happened. So I just entered into a trade from that order block level using, like, I put it here, but because of a huge move it came lower. Okay, as I said, this mean threshold won't be respected. As you can see, the body closed right below that mean threshold. Okay, although I'm zooming too much out, but this is a 2 pixel drawing. If I go to 1 pixel, the way the wicks are, you can see where the price came and where the price came here, and that's why this is the stop loss and that's the entry at the order block level. And I believe that liquidity should be taken, like, let me remove this one, this liquidity BSO should be taken, and it's very close to each other, right? So that should be taken now, and the 50% level is where I'm expecting market will go and then give a move lower or something. So I mean, for now, this is not a good idea because of the closing. I was saying this outside of my recording, like I forgot completely that I already stopped my recording because of the time. However, if market wants to go higher, this is the area market should respect. Okay, and I don't even need to put it that far, to be honest, because the fair value gaps low is good enough to put the stop loss. So 775 as my risk and $2050 as the profit if I'm right about where market is going. So this is the false empty that I said. Okay, this is not the mean threshold, this is the false mean threshold. So let's see what happens. The power of scalping, power of knowing. Okay, this is the power when you know. If it can close above that with this candle, there is no way market is not taking that liquidity and coming down to stop me out. Okay, time doesn't matter as long as you are correct. I mean, time matters, don't get me wrong, but what do I mean by that is, that's why I took 5 lots, not 10. Okay, just look at the run, and this is where what the guys problem of paper trading. Okay, the delay, I have a 10-second delay. It went through that midpoint, it didn't give me my profit, so that should be taken now, and the 50% level is where I'm expecting market will go and then give a move lower or something. So I'm moving it here in profit, but you saw like my take profit is hit. Okay, it's clearly that's where market went. How I know that? Yeah, it didn't give me the profit, so even if it comes lower and hits my stop loss, that should not be a stop loss, like that should not count as a stop loss. You all know that, right? Why? Because I already got my take profit over there. It didn't. See, it's not stopping me over there, it's not stopping. So if it stops me here, that's a shitty thing to happen. You know what gonna happen here. Okay, but where did I said market will at least reach and then stop me? Look what happened. Okay, it still gave me $375 profit, but how long it took for the market to do that? This is because I'm on the paper trading. On my funded account, I don't have to face this sort of sheets. But why I said if market wants to come lower, at least this is where it will go, because this is the hourly fair value gap, and by just taking this liquidity, it's a random place for the market to come from. Either that if the liquidity was below 25% level of this hourly fair value, it would come lower from that 25% level. Again, that's the 50% level of the fair value. That's why I targeted the 50%. It went there, it didn't give me. It's okay, you guys saw it on your eyes. This sort of problem I don't need to face on my funded account. I hope you got something from this specific paper trading. So yeah, I hope you will find this video informative. Until next time, take a very good care of yourself, your health and your loved ones. Bye bye.